Boston Red Sox is brought to you by John Deere. Pitcher, the former first-round pick, Colby Allard, who is for all sorts of stoppages and disengagements. Allen rolls it left side at Vaughn Grissom, competing for the starting shortstop job.
Came up, especially when you think about where he came from. He skipped so many levels to
Yes. And Arroyo headlines the crop in here today. Bounces the 1-0 away from Austin Riley. Man.
That ball, it's like one more step. I don't know if it came back on him because he almost set up to backhand it. But
1-2. And Tapia fists it fair down the third base line. Arroyo goes first to third. Tapia's got a double, and Arroyo.
They're kind of putting that tag on him there. But Fairplace looked like he was waving him. He wanted him to score. It's almost like Christian. This is their routine now.
Bouncing ball left side, and Riley handles this one, and the Sox leave him in. Right, followed by Matt Olson in his second year with Atlanta. Austin Riley bats the Iowa native who last year spent most of the season in AAA with the Cubs. And he gets Acuna to loft the first pitch into center. Raimel Tapia puts it
here. Matthew Lugo, he will be at third base. David Hamilton's
starting jobs in the Red Sox rotation. Corey Kluber will be the first to go on Tuesday as Olson rolls a one-out single into
lefty hit into the shift. This year the shift has banned. You need a minimum of 2 plays
on the outfield grass. Here's Austin Riley. What do you think the biggest impact of that shift? Riley fights one into right, and Rob Refsnyder with the shades on.
We'll see as we get closer, but so far today, everyone seems locked in on the rules, guys.
One foul out of the reach of Matthew Lugo that these guys have been making.
We'll see.
0-2 is grounded to third, kicks away from Matthew Lugo. And Rosario here today is going to likely DH in a couple of games. Hits it hard on a hop to short, and David Hamilton goes the short way to Arroyo for the force out. They're hovering beyond the ballpark. Lou Merlone, Tom Caron, Mike Monaco,
figuring this thing out offensively.
It's this one hard on a line to right as Acuna chases back, but it bounces off the wall.
Up in Dahlbeck, we've all seen it. This is what you really like.
Chatting with Dan Shaughnessy, and he said, when I'm driving the ball,
the big strong guy like this, make more contact, do damage.
Rolls this one up the middle, past Allard, and on the backhand, Luke Waddell's throw is dug by.
It's a great job by the second baseman getting in front of this ball and releasing it, but you're going to see Matt Olson get down low and see this. Braves bring the in.
Kicks the leg at 9 seconds remaining, and Hamilton floats it beyond Riley, a base hit against the drawn-in defense. Dahlbeck,
the fisted pop fly line drive that if you were back was easy out for this infield, but with the drawn in, Caleb Hamilton will take this knock in the RBI. Used it before the first pitch to get themselves settled.
As Lugo gets hit about usage, they have found in the minor leagues that
on base, do some damage.
Reaches out at the 2-strike offering and floats it into center. Michael Harris, the second, is there.
That would help.
Foul back, 0-2.
He kind of froze Allen a little bit, came back.
0-2. And he goes to the off-speed to strike out Allen. But the Red Sox got a 1-0 lead on the Braves. And now the Sox give the ball.
Yes, 2 different types of lefties, but gets a lot of bad contact.
Starts out against Michael Harris, the second.
And I think Alex talked about him today. Like him and Rodriguez more grass.
Off speed, and Blyer strikes out Harris. Paging the Ninja. We've got a sword.
Didn't feel right the last few years. Seen some balls off the bat caught. Fair.
Yeah. Vaughn Grissom, the batter, 2-0.
And I know a lot of people say, well, then adjust. Just hit the hand, try to hit.
I'm fighting for my life up here.
Trust me, I was fighting for my life.
This is a run-scoring single in the center. No, there's a guy there. 2-2.
Change up there. There's an emphasis on putting the bat in the ball.
Alex Cora.
Defensively.
2-2 is lined into center field, and it drops in front of Tapia.
Barreled it, but he was out in front of this. He didn't get the ball in the barrel. Tapia came in. He comes in and dives and catches that ball.
Chadwick dropped the batter, the catcher in.
For me in camp.
Why?
Well, I never came in with a job. You know, couldn't just relax.
0-2 is lined to Tapia. Sizes this one up for out number.
Fastballs early on in camp and try to get some knocks early.
Pickoff attempt over to first.
It's worth trying it a third time to see if you can get him cheating.
Ground ball left side. Lugo backhands and throws out Waddell.
Very important. I expect him to be really good when he's on the mound this year.
Christian Arroyo nubs one back to the new Braves pitcher Jesse as it stands right now in the Red Sox starting rotation. Tapia slices another, and he serves his second base. And Tapia dives in safely with his second double of the ball game.
I think the biggest impact on the larger base will be at first base. It's all good
with all this. Refsnyder went around. And Chavez strikes him out. There's
a veteran here. He knows how to pitch in and out. You see that sinker down and
Dahlbeck stings this one to right. Acuna is back. It is unloads with a two-run shot and adds to the Red Sox lead.
That's really not to foul pole. There's really no reason to ever get pull happy.
Lines this one to right. Acuna ranges back. 1-2. Acuna pulls it past David Hamilton in the left field, a base hit.
Eye on that.
Acuna takes off, and Olsen hammers one into right center field. Acuna scores all the way from first on the move. Guy's record payroll this year of 200. Or it's 1-2. And Rosario flips it into shallow left. Greg Allen.
Like players. Cool friends, good family.
Know.
Yep. Great fan. You're very welcome.
Harris stings one into center field, a rocket off Ort. Onward after he rejoined the Sox. Grissom pulls it to Lugo, who ranges left, and the left-hander Dylan Dodd. And Dodd strikes out Caleb Hamilton on 90.
In 15 minutes, but get this thing going. And it used to be about 2.5 minutes.
It's a batted ball event into center from Hamilton.
It was last year, it got to almost 4. Like 4.
0-2. Trop pops this one up in the left center. Tapia calls for it. 1-0. Cut on and missed as Mills elevates. Forrest Wall has come in to run, and he's not waiting around. Swipes second. 2-2. And a strikeout for Mills. Elevate second inning. Line to third and caught by Joe Dunan. Opposite field doubles. Pulls this one to first and caught by Ryan Castile.
That you'd like to work on tomorrow, so it's but it was nice getting back out there.
You've been through a lot of these spring trainings with a lot of
RBIs. Played a good outfield.
Eddie Rosario pulls one off the glove of Nico.
April, when stress comes in.
Line drive right center field. Wilyer Abreu's on the move, but he can't get those speeds from first and scores without a strikes on Dean. Fly ball center field. Saved down Rafaela back and advances. Pull to right. Abreu roams right. And
it's been awesome so far. I just can't wait to see it continue to develop.
You're a Florida guy.
Ball you're not out in front of.
Crook hammers this one down the third base line, and it carries.
Bat's over before I know it.
Hernandez strikes out 3 Ks. And there's a walk. Bouncing ball towards second. Valdez ranges to his Forrest Wall. First pitch swinging at Valdez. 2 pitches. This is a well-oiled machine that MLB hopes is a better product. As for